Is eating his pumpkin, and you see the cat has gone up to him. Oh, and Guido did not like that. And the cat is going to fight back. Guido's not much of a fighter, but he'll get you over that pumpkin. Okay, it's the 15th of the month, and for Kevin and I, that means it's his payday. He gets paid on the 15th and the 30th. So what I do at those times is I make out a grocery list. This grocery list, since he won't get paid again until the 30th, we have also had to add the Thanksgiving menu to this grocery list. So it's a little bit longer and more complicated, and I told him just a while ago, I keep finding more lists in my purse where I've just jotted down ideas for Christmas and stuff like that and things that we need. And so I keep finding these little lists everywhere. So I keep having to add more to this. Anyway, so what I've done is I keep my coupons. I'm not a big coupon queen or anything like that. I just have a few basic coupons, and I keep them in an envelope in my purse. So I made out the basic list for Thanksgiving for dinner. That it's just a rough draft. It's not anything set in stone. And I put all of those things on the grocery list. And then I put things that I knew we needed on the grocery list. For example, stick butter and soup and napkins, things like that. And then after that, I will go through my coupons and I will see, okay, Kroger sent me a coupon for Dr. Pepper. So I will go ahead and redeem that. I'll go ahead and use that because normally the 2 liters are only $1 anyway. So even though Dr. Pepper wasn't on my list, I'm going to go ahead and get it because it's only going to cost me about 40 cents in the end. Same thing for 7-Up. I don't know why they sent me a coupon for 7-Up, but they did. So, oh, and a good thing about Kroger coupons too, I want to show you something. If I can find it. Yeah, right here. 9 times out of 10 when I get Kroger coupons, they always send me something free. So, and normally it's ice cream because Kevin and Ashley both buy lots of ice cream. So that's what's always on our Kroger card. So they see that we buy a lot of ice cream. So I got a coupon for a free tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, any variety. So we will definitely get that. So it's those kind of things that I will add to my already big list. And then I just have some other basic coupons that are, you know, I may or may not use them. For example, 55 cents on Diamond of California nuts. I may or may not use that. If another brand has these a lot cheaper, then I will buy that other brand because I'm not, when it comes to nuts, I don't mind buying the store brand, Kroger, Walmart, whatever. They do not have to be some expensive kind of nut because I've learned a nut is a nut. So, but anyway, so that is what I'm doing. I already have my basic Thanksgiving menu is like turkey dressing. I didn't write down sausage balls. We like to eat, I'm yelling at Kevin in the other room. We like to eat like little knickknacks while we're cooking. We like to have like little munchies, things to eat. So, sausage balls needs to be put on the list. And then I'll write sausage balls on my basic menu over here, but then I'll write all the ingredients over here. Like the sausage, and that takes Cracker Barrel sharp cheese. And that takes Bisquick. And so I'll go to the cabinet and make sure we don't have Bisquick, but I don't think we do. It takes like 3 cups of Bisquick. I don't think we have enough Bisquick anyway. And I think there's a spice that goes in there too, and I don't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. Paprika. So I will look up paprika and see if we have it, and if we do, then I won't have to write that on here. But anyway, I have another list of places that I want to go to Christmas shop. For example, I want, and we won't get to do that tonight because Kevin is in there polyurethaning right now. So I would really like to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and look at the curtains. And I have like a digital scale written down, and I want to see if they have one of those. Things like that. I want to go to either, probably tomorrow, we'll try to hit some of these places. I want to go to Home Goods on Tuesday morning and Bed Bath & Beyond, and I have a coupon for Gordman's. I have a coupon for Michael's. These were sent to me through email. And then I have a coupon for Victoria's Secret for a free panty. I want to get that. It's free. I want to go to Target because we haven't been in a while. We haven't been anywhere in a while because we've been doing this dining room. We've been home for like the past 2 weekends. And Kevin likes to shop just as much as I do, so it's killing him too. So we're really trying to push and finish this room so that we can start doing things for Thanksgiving and start doing things for Christmas too. Because I think I've said it before, I would like to put my tree up early this year because I was a week late last year. So I don't think a week early for the tree is bad. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. That's how I put my grocery list together. Of course, Ashley's at work. When she gets home in about an hour and a half, I will take in consideration what she wants to put on the list, things that she knows that she needs that I don't know she needs, things like that. So that is what I'm doing right now, Friday afternoon. Okay, so I have a list. I have a grocery list, and then I have a list of like stores I want to go to. So that's a totally different list because there's no point in putting like a shower curtain liner and a digital scale on my Walmart list when I know I want to buy them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Stuff like that. I mean, that might not even be one of the things, but that's just what came to mind. So now what I need to do is I need to look at the Thanksgiving list, and I want to make sure that we have enough pans to cover everything, that we're fixing. Because years ago, we discovered that it was kind of silly. Well, we were in a different house, and we were taking glass casserole dishes to Mom's and then having to bring them home, and she would wash them, but it was still a pain and having to bring them home and all that. So years ago, a couple years ago, we started using like these kind of pans, except the long ones. And I'm seeing now, it doesn't look like I have any of those. I have one more place I need to check. Well, we do have casserole dishes up there, but no, we don't. We need to get rid of that mixer. That's Kevin's old mixer, and I know he hasn't even thought about it, but that would give me cabinet space down there. He could give that to Anna or Christina or something. So we don't have any of those pans. So that's another thing that I need to take into account how many dishes we have, and see how many that I need to buy at Walmart. That is just Tupperware. Yeah. Bowls, and this is for leftovers and stuff. And Kevin to take soup or whatever to work. So those will have to go on the list too. So that's one more thing to think about. Okay, we've come to Lexington and we're headed to Bed Bath & Beyond, and we are looking for curtains for the dining room. That is Bye Bye Baby, and we've never been in there. We might have to go in there sometime. And then Bed Bath & Beyond is next, and there's a Off-Broadway shoes, Staples, half-price books, Gordman's. There's a furniture store over here. There's all kinds of stuff over here. Huh?
True Value.
There's a True Value Hardware?
Value City.
Value City Furniture. But right now we're going to go in Bed Bath & Beyond and see if we can find some curtains. Now we're going in half-price books to see if we can find some little gifts, little goodies. We're going to Culver's. It's our tried and true place that we like, and it's always clean and fresh, so we're gonna go in here and get something to eat. Okay, Kevin got the new pepper grinder pub burger, and you got a double. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, it looks good. We'll have to get you when you take a bite to see if it's any good. And I got the North Atlantic cod, and I will show you that. If I can. You get to do there you go. It looks really, really good. Of course I get you right when you're going to say it.
Yeah.
Bless you.
It's a pepper grinder. It looks like it has bacon and cheese, and I don't know what they call it, pepper grinder. Maybe pepper jack cheese or something like that? I don't know.
I wish there was a way to turn the picture off on this side.
It's good.
How does it taste different than a regular cheeseburger?
I think they're using like a peppery bacon or something. It's good. It's got a little bit of peppery taste, but it's good. It's like
so it has bacon on it?
Mm-hmm. And cheese.
So it's really no different.
It doesn't have tomato, lettuce, and mayonnaise and all that stuff. It's good.
Okay, this is the fish, and you get cheese and lettuce and mayonnaise.
Good sized piece of fish.
Mm-hmm. It's very good.
Not too fishy.
It's delicious. I would say it's not as good as a Frisch's because Frisch's has more of a mayonnaise on it, like a coleslaw type, but it still is really good. It has started to rain and we are headed to Hallmark. And they have all their Christmas stuff out, so we might find some goodies in here. It does smell good. It smells like barbecue or something. You're hilarious.
I'm not funny. I'm not the one standing on my tiptoes looking over before.
It's blurry. I don't know why.
Stop moving. And touch the light.
Oh, now it's not blurry. We found a lot of gifts, presents in Barnes & Noble, and now we're going in Target. Today is Saturday, and Gavin's here. Yay, Gavin! Gavin's in the house. Party people. No, not really. We're not really party people, are we, Gavin? And you look so cute in your little outfit. And we're watching Flip This House on TV. And I made an observation about this old house. Or Flip This House. Flip This House, they make it look like they fix these rooms so quickly. And they show cleaning up and just pulling stuff down and cleaning up and getting rid of stuff so fast. But that's not how it happens, is it, Mr. Gavin? Say it takes time, people, time. Yes, that's not real life. Yeah, real life is it takes time, and you have to work in between your babysitting for your little grandchild and you're going to work for Mr. Kevin. And then running to Lowe's and Home Depot to pick things up. So it takes time, doesn't it? Okay, it is like 1 o'clock Saturday, and I've been up since 7:15. But Gavin's been here. I've been watching him. And Kevin had to go to school. So I need to get started on this room. Last night we did some Christmas shopping because Kevin finished the polyurethane and we knew we couldn't touch anything anyway. It needed to dry. So what I am going to do is take down all of this green frog tape that you see because everything should be dry. And then I'm also going to sand, if I can show you, these parts on the, can't see without looking, these parts on the bookshelf that are rough. And I'm going to sand those and then hopefully get started painting the insides of these shelves because they need it and they need to have time to dry. And then hopefully when Kevin gets home from school, we can start putting some paint on these walls. And I'm really excited to show you the color when he gets home. Okay, I'm getting ready to paint the shelves. I have my paint color here. This is the same color that we used in the den. As you can see, it says den trim. Always get your, mark your paint can so you know what it was used for. This color is called Homestead Resort Jefferson White. It's semi-gloss. And you will see what that looks like in just a little while, or if you want to see before, you can watch the video of the den. It's the entire trim will match throughout the whole house. Okay, you can see I changed shirts before I started. This is a shirt I've had forever, since I was actually this big. So anyway, it's been around, now it's my paint shirt, so I always put it on. It's in good shape and it can get paint on it and I don't care, and I pulled my hair back. But I have finished the inside of this shelf. Haven't started on this one yet, and I will get closer so that you can see. Kevin came in from school and moved the molding into the other room so that when he primes it won't be in the way. Plus we have to put plastic over the entire floor because it will probably be everywhere. I did the inside. I have not gotten the this little piece of trim right here on either side because it is so close to that polyurethane wood. So I'm going to use a smaller brush for that. And then I have not even started this shelf. So you can tell the difference. I mean, there's a big difference in color and everything. So even right there. There's where the cat is. Anytime you get the ladder near this light fixture, he's like in the light fixture. Hopefully it's up there good because he's like hanging on. Right now, Kevin is putting plastic around the perimeter of the floor, and he's going to tape it down in a couple of spots so it'll stay. He is going to put the primer on, and the primer is tinted to the same color as the paint. So when it comes out, I will show you the color. The only difference in the primer and the paint is the primer is flat and the paint is semi-gloss. Okay, Kevin is gonna start priming the walls. The color we picked, just in case you don't watch the renovation videos that I'll have out, the color is called Lyndhurst Estate Cream. It's the lightest color on this card. It is National Trust for Historic Preservation, the color. And here it goes.
And this is just primer.
This is just primer, and it'll be flat. And I always freak out whenever I first put a color on the wall. I always think it's going to look horrible. I'm going to hate it. And then I end up loving it once I get it some more up on the wall. So don't freak out. You know, if you've chosen a color, if you've, like us, and spent hours agonizing over what color you want, don't worry when you first put it on the wall, because you're probably not going to like it. But then once you roll it, more of it on the wall, you're going to see how it's really going to look in the room, and you'll like it. Kevin has had to cover up the baseboards and the doors because of the stain. when he was rolling, he noticed that flecks of paint were getting on the stain, and it wasn't easy to just wipe it off. He would have been wiping off constantly. So he decided to stop what he was doing and cover it up, and so he's covered up both windows, and he ran out of plastic, so now he's using a garbage bag to finish up. So it is late, and we're going to keep going and see how far we can get. And this is what the pug is doing. He's snoring. It is about 1:30 in the morning, and we're still...
Is it really 1:30 in the morning?
You didn't know that? You didn't know that, really?
I didn't think it was that late.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said. Then you would have felt better. Why are you wearing a trash bag, by the way?
Yeah, cut it.
You look like you're wearing a trash bag. Those would make good ponchos. They're big enough.
You'd sweat your butt off.
You would sweat. Kevin has covered up that bookshelf. He's covered up this bookshelf. And he's using the regular clear plastic that he had extra on the table. He still needs to cover the mantle. And he still needs to cover this door. But he's almost finished. And maybe by 3 he'll be...
Yeah, then I got a prime.
Hopefully you'll be... well, you have to prime so it'll be dry in the morning. So that's what we're doing. We know how to party. Party, Kevin. Okay, it is 3:45 in the morning. Kevin didn't know how late it was because he doesn't have his watch on or his phone. So he's just now finding out the time. But we have resorted to using our white primer on the walls because we ran out of the tinted. And like I said earlier, we're not worried about getting another gallon of tinted primer. We're just going to use this white and see if it matches. It should match fine. But you can see we had to use garbage bags. We used whatever we had to finish taping up, covering the wood because we didn't have enough plastic. So Kevin's finishing this up, and then we are going to go to bed and call it a night.